I really wasn't going to do a video about doing a head saw, but I kind of made a video cutting the head off, and it seems like now I need to do a video on how to do a head. So I cut the head off of this. This is a project that's been going on for way too long. I need to get it done. So I left this proud. A lot of guys would have just cut this off and cut it off flat, made a flat head and stuck it on there, everything flat. And nothing seals and nothing stays in position. So it's proud. You can see that this little ridge right here, that's about, that's where the old top of the cylinder was, I'm within a thousandth or two of being completely true here. And so I lay this above. Flat would have been cut there. Would have been cut on the top of that groove anyway, if I'd have just cut it off flat, And I do this because somebody asked about what I'm going to use for a head gasket. I'm not going to use a gasket. I'll put a very thin coat of sealant on here, and that's all I'll do. Right on the top, very thin coat of sealant, nothing more. So the head, block of 6061 aluminum. I don't know anything more about it. But I cut a groove in here. That groove is this. Okay, now it ain't extremely tight fit, but you can't wiggle this around, okay? And that groove's about 3/16 of an inch in depth. And I think I got a little to take off the top of the cylinder to get my squish right. This will be the squish band, this will be the chamber, and the spark plug hole will be straight up the top. Why? Why a two-piece head? This is a full-blown race saw. I'm not really going to be doing any more of these. I'm not interested in doing race saws anymore, but this is something I had promised, and I will finish what I promised. So why a two-piece head? I need to get the compression back. We've raised the exhaust quite high. We're not going to continue to lower the cylinder. We will push the ring up above the plating in the cylinder, and then we'll have a ring snagging issue. Compression is down because of how high the exhaust port is. So we cut the head off and we make a new head to raise the compression. That's the only reason to do it. It makes a Hemi head, a true Hemi head. That's the other advantage, but that's minimal compared to the compression that we're gaining on it. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm up to. I done this work here, I don't know, a few days ago or something, and it's just been sitting here doing nothing for a few days. I need to tear the saw apart that it's actually going on, this whole thing, and I've got other things on my bench right now. So, but I will do the spark plug hole in here, and I'll thread it, and before I part this off, so I have everything done. But after that, the chamber itself can be put in later. It doesn't have to be perfectly synchronized with everything else here. So this is just kind of a playing around, checking to make sure the bit was going to work that I've got to use, and the aluminum was a good piece of aluminum, and one thing led to another to get to this point. So that's what we're doing. There's a lot been done to this cylinder. We got a huge exhaust port, we got a huge intake port. This is a 066 or 660 that I built probably 15 years ago. We have a split transfer. See if I can get the light right so you can see it. I divided the transfer. I have a bridge port in it. I have widened the ports. We're using a 288 single ring piston, all that good stuff, fun stuff. So yeah, it's just a complete different build. And it's just something I've been working on for a long time for a friend, and I need to get it done and get it back to him. And that's what this is about. How much more of this I'll show a video of, I don't know. Maybe some. We'll see what kind of questions we get. Till next time.